Burger King is so confident, we'll pay you to buy at McDonald's.
Come on.
Our all-white meat chicken tenders taste so great, we'll actually pay you to compare them to Chicken McNuggets.
What?
Just buy Burger King chicken tenders, and we'll give you a rebate for half your next order of Chicken McNuggets.
McNuggets? I want chicken tenders. Oh, thank you.
Okay, then you can have half off your next order of chicken tenders. The choice is yours.
No wonder you were so confident.
That's Burger King confidence. Sorry, McDonald's.
The Super Bowl Buick. A graceful performer. A tough competitor, a leader in its class. A very special car at a very special price. The Super Bowl Buick. A limited number available now.
How do you prepare for trigonometry, the French Revolution, and Moby Dick, all in the same morning? Have a Thomas's English muffin. Thomas's taste delicious, wholesome. They're light enough to keep you moving, yet give you just what you need to make it through the morning. Of course, it wouldn't hurt to hit the books, too. Thomas's English muffins. Every day should start out this good.
Join me on my next show with Elizabeth Ashley, the star of Dragnet, the movie, musician Kenny G, and author Jane Brody.
Monday at 11 on Fox, Channel 11. The Saturday 9 o'clock movie, normally scheduled at this time, will not be seen tonight due to the following special presentation. Live, the Golden Globe Awards. Tonight, live from the Conrad International Ballroom of the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills, California, the superstars of motion pictures and television have gathered together for Hollywood's most spectacular party of the year, as the Hollywood Foreign Press Association presents the 44th Annual Golden Globe Awards. Hosted by Cheryl Ladd and William Shatner, and starring Stephanie Beacham, Heidi Bohe, Bruce Boxleitner, James Brolin, Diane Carroll, Tony Curtis, Olivia de Havilland, Rebecca De Mornay, Whoopi Goldberg, Steve Guttenberg, George Hamilton, Charlton Heston, Stacy Keach, John Larroquette, Heather Locklear, Melissa Manchester, Marsha Mason, Bill Medley, Donna Mills, Melba Moore, Gary Morris, Pat Morita, Tom Selleck, Jane Seymour, Jacqueline Smith, Tony Tennille, Joan Van Art, John Voight, Robert Wagner, Leslie Ann Warren, and Carl Weathers. Ladies and gentlemen, your masters of ceremony, Cheryl Ladd and William Shatner.
And welcome to the Hollywood Foreign Press Association's 44th Annual Golden Globe Award.
It sure is. And tonight is very special. Not only are we celebrating best in the fields of motion picture and television for the year 1986, we are also celebrating a birthday.
That's right. It's the 100th birthday of a place called Hollywood.
Can you imagine what Hollywood was like 100 years ago? No movie theaters, no television sets.
No Pee Wee Herman.
However, did we survive,
I don't know.
You know that 100 years ago, Mrs. Dita Wilcox, along with her husband, built a huge ranch and called it Hollywood.
And today, well...
Mrs. Wilcox can't find a parking place.
I know, poor Mrs. Wilcox. What better place to celebrate Hollywood's 100th birthday than right here at the Hollywood Party of the Year, the Golden Globe Awards.
And now, to get the festivities underway, it gives us great pleasure to introduce the president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Marzouk.
On behalf of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, I welcome you to our 44th Annual Golden Globe Awards. It's a great pleasure on Hollywood's 100th birthday to pay tribute to the outstanding work being done in motion pictures and television. We view Hollywood as more than just the entertainment capital of the world. It's a place that helps the people of the world understand. Hollywood is a dream shared by millions of people around the globe. Tonight, we are proud to honor talented achievements of those who graciously fulfilled that dream so well. Happy birthday, Hollywood. Thank you. Have a nice party.
Well, the only people who know who winners are this evening are the international certified public accounting firm of Arthur Young and Company, who tabulate the nominating, oh, there's some family here, I guess, nominating ballots and the final ballot.
And here, carefully guarding those coveted sealed envelopes, are Richard Rue and Jan Zucker. Each year, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association chooses a young lady to assist in the presentation of the awards.
And it has become a tradition for this job to be filled by a second-generation actress.
Yes, I know it. My daughter did it last 2 years ago.
Yes.
This year's Miss Golden Globe is the daughter of one of Hollywood's favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Candace Savalas.
It's time to get things started and introduce our first presenters of the evening.
Okay, but first take a look at this room.
I know.
Everyone who is, anyone is here tonight. I mean, even Liz Taylor is here.
I see a couple friends. You know that I also saw Elizabeth Taylor in the lobby? There was this guy who was making an absolute fool of himself, and she was autographing his perfume bottle.
Don't laugh. That bottle's going to be very valuable to me someday, so...
Well, I guess it's time for our first award. And
time for our first joke, too.
Really? And they think this is easy. And to present it, we have two of Hollywood's most popular stars.
Not only did she perk up our lives on T.J. Hooker, but she is celebrating her 6th season as the sizzling Sammy Joe on the hit series Dynasty.
And he won an Emmy and Golden Globe Award for his role as the glib and fun-loving Magnum P.I.
Ladies and gentlemen, Heather Locklear and Tom Selleck.
It all started in a small suburb in Detroit in 1945. I was an easy birth for my mother. Oh, I'm sorry. The nominees for the best performance by an actor in a miniseries or motion picture made for television are James Garner for Promise,
Mark Harmon, The Deliberate Stranger,
Jan Nicholas, Peter the Great,
John Ritter, Unnatural Causes,
James Woods, Promise,
and the winner is James Woods, Promise.
If Promise were a coin, Jim Garner would be heads. He's a great actor. He was a great producer. He's a gentleman. I thank him. I thank my friend Glenn Jordan, Richard Friedenberg, Pete Duchot, Hallmark, my family, especially my brother who's here tonight with me, my girlfriend Sarah Owen, who was so supportive during the filming of Promise, my agents, especially Todd Smith. And I'd like to thank the National Institute of Mental Health for endorsing this program, which was very important to me because it brought a disease out of the closet in this country. And I think it was just a glimmer of light in shedding some great hope for the 3 million or more people who are afflicted with schizophrenia. So to the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, thank you for this, because maybe someday it will help some other people as well. Thank you.
The nominees.
Amy Irving, Anastasia, The Mystery of Anna.
Vanessa Redgrave, Second Serve.
Marlo Thomas, Nobody's Child.
Loretta Young, Christmas Eve.
And the winner is Loretta Young for Christmas Eve.
See, miracles do happen. I don't know, for some reason that I don't quite understand, God, in his mysterious plan for me, gave me 23 years to prepare for this part on this film and this award this night. And would you believe it, I am still not prepared for it. Well, what I mean is I'm not prepared for the marvelous warmth and feeling and caring and actual love that I'm feeling from you right now. God knows I'm grateful for it, because the feeling is mutual. And I most certainly do want to thank everybody, every place, anywhere who had anything whatsoever to do with this film. Believe me, it has been a joy, a pure source of joy for me from the moment it started until it's finished, including now. And this, I guess I can best describe as the icing on the cake. Thank you.
Most of us here tonight have worked closely with or have been friends of some of Hollywood's biggest stars. For us, this is an everyday occurrence. Well, maybe not every day, but once a year maybe. Something we take for granted. But every once in a while comes a moment when you meet someone and you say to yourself, gee, if I only had an autograph book. Well, for me, this is one of those moments. Ladies and gentlemen, to present our next award, Miss Olivia de Havilland.
The nominees for the Best Miniseries or Motion Picture Made for Television are Anastasia, The Mystery of Anna; Christmas Eve. Nobody's Child. Peter the Great. Promise. Unnatural Causes. The winner is Promise.
Accepting the promise is Peter Duchow, executive producer.
Loretta Young, Olivia de Havilland. On behalf of my partner, James Garner, and myself, let us first of all thank CBS for all their help, particularly John Kander. I'd like to thank Warner Brothers. We could not have made this picture without Warner Brothers, and particularly Norman Stevens. Hallmark, they were absolutely wonderful. The script for us was the star. It was Richard Friedenberg who wrote the script for us. Glenn Jordan, our director. And in my opinion, the most talented man in this field. Thank you. Jimmy Woods, you were great, pal. Garner, you were sensational. Best partner a man could have. Thank you, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, for the honor. We're thrilled. Thank you.
The 44th Annual Golden Globe Awards is brought to you by Orville Redenbacher's Gourmet Popping Corn, the first and last name in popcorn, and by BMW, the ultimate driving machine, and by Nestle Food Corporation, makers of Nestle Punch and Alpine Candy Bars. Nestle makes the very best. The Golden Globe Awards will continue with more great stars and the best actor and actress in a TV series, musical, or comedy.
Orville Redenbacher? What are you doing in this field?
Making sure this season's crop of kernels is good enough for my gourmet popping corn.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on, step into my office. My special kernels pop up lighter and fluffier to give you more popped corn.
Most every kernel pops, too. Delicious. Hey, Orville, it's hard to keep up with you.
That's what they say.
Orville Redenbacher, the first and last name in popcorn.
At BMW, we encourage our engineers to daydream. And this is what happens when they do. Introducing the BMW 535 IS. For a more leisurely look, visit your authorized BMW dealer.
Join Channel 11 for a special tribute to Natalie Wood, Sunday morning starting at 10 with 4 Natalie Wood classics. The Jackpot, Love with the Proper Stranger, Marjorie Morningstar, and Meteor.
There's a chunk of Orpheus heading towards Earth. We could be hit.
Plus, we'll take you live to where her star will be dedicated on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Join us Sunday morning starting at 10 here on Fox Channel 11.
You are now entering the eye zone where our story begins. First you notice one tiny line, then another.
Now the Estee Lauder Laboratories introduce iZone. With continued regular use, this time-released repair gel can rebuild your skin's appearance from the inside out, dramatically diminishing the visible signs of aging around your eyes, and the science of younger-looking skin becomes reality. Now at J.W. Robinson stores.
Every time Chris and I go looking for a home to live in after we get married, your dad says, you know, I just couldn't give up our home because, you know, that hole's where Andrew threw a brush, and that's where that's where Jeff's head went through the window.
It's so true. All the little cracks and all the little, you know, all the little imperfections of the house. You know, there's a story behind every little kink in it.
You look great. You really do.
Thank you. You look great yourself.
Oh.
To present, thank you. To present our next 3 television awards, it's only fitting that we have 3 of television's hottest stars. He has earned 2 consecutive Emmys for his portrayal of the hilarious prosecutor Dan Fielding on Night Court.
The American public just voted her Best Actress in a Nighttime Soap for her outstanding performance in Knots Landing.
And she has viewers glued to their sets each week with her role as the upbeat Megan Kendall on Hotel.
Here are Heidi Bohé, Joan Van Ark, and John LaRoquette.
As we say in New Orleans, bonjour, y'all. Okay, the nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy are Bill Cosby, The Cosby Show.
Ted Danson, Cheers. Tony Danza, Who's the Boss?
Michael J. Fox, Family Ties.
Bruce Willis, Moonlighting. And the winner is, surprise, surprise, Bruce Willis, Moonlighting.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, can't hit this, I guess. Dick said that before. There are a lot of people that went into the process of having me come up here and pick up this little bowling trophy. And I'd like to thank them right now. We have a lot of people that work behind the scenes on us. When you work 60, 70, 75, sometimes 80 hours a week, it can't help but generate a family feeling. And all the people who work very hard on our show behind the scenes, I'd like to thank them right now. Jerry Finnerman, our director of photography, Red Cripps, the entire crew, everybody who works over in the Blue Building. You don't know what the Blue Building is, but they all work over there, and they'll know. I would like to thank my agents, Gene Parsegian back in New York, who sent me to California for this job, Jenny Delaney, who got me the job, and of course Arnold Rifkin, who continues getting me more jobs. How am I doing? I'd like to thank my gorgeous, lovely, and funny co-star Sybil Shepherd, who, damn right, who I could not have arrived at this spot without her help and support. Our producers, Jay Daniel, Artie Mandelberg, and of course, the man who gave me the job 2.5 years ago when I arrived out here for this job, and everyone else in town was saying, wow, he really doesn't look like we should give him the job. Glenn Caron gave me this job. Glenn Caron created Moonlighting. He writes most of the funny things that I do, and I'd like to thank him
Personally, thanks, my man. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for fooling around 32 years ago. That got me here, too, I guess. And I would like to thank Sherry Rivera for her support, for her guidance, and generally for just hanging around with me for the past 3.5 years to get me here. Thank you very much.
Woo!
The nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, Musical or Comedy, are B. Arthur, The Golden Girls.
Estelle Getty, The Golden Girls.
Rue McClanahan, The Golden Girls.
Sybil Shepherd, Moonlighting.
Betty White, The Golden Girls.
And the winner is Sybil Shepherd, Moonlighting.
I want y'all to know that we kept it in the family. This says the Golden Girls in case you can't see it. They made me an honorary Golden Girl. Thank you. Betty White, Rue McClanahan, B. Arthur, Estelle Getty. What a great, great honor, and how you've inspired me. And thank you. I'm just so happy to be grouped with you. Thank you to the Hollywood Foreign Press. I want everyone to know that I love Bruce Willis. And I didn't throw a chair at Glenn Caron. If I had I would have hit him. But anyway, thank you, Glenn Caron, and Jay Daniel, and everybody on Moonlighting. And thank you so much. Thank you.
The nominees for Best Television Series, Musical or Comedy are Cheers,
The Cosby Show.
Family Ties.
The Golden Girls.
Lighting.
And the winner is? Oh, well. The Golden Girls.
Accepting for the Golden Girls are Paul Younger-Witt and Tony Thomas, executive producers.
Well, we thank the Hollywood Foreign Press Association for this honor. We share this with our Golden Girls, the Arthur, Rue McClanahan, Betty White, and Estelle Getty. They're a writer's dream come true.
Yes. We also want to thank a group we fondly refer to as the super staff, our writer-producers Terry Grossman and Kathy Spear, our writer-co-producers Morton Nathan and Barry Finaro, and Winifred Hervey, and our co-producer Marcia Posner, and our wonderful, talented director Terry Hughes.
We thank our entire staff and crew, everyone at Disney and NBC who've made all of this possible with us, and especially the public who made this possible. Thank you all.
Who was that masked lady?
What did she say?
Mwah, mwah.
I like her. She's cute.
Go.
Oh, sorry. He is the
3
bass
minutes
voice
behind.
half of that classic duo, the Righteous Brothers, who, as a solo performer, is now one of the hottest artists on the country chart.
And she, along with her husband, the captain, and as an individual artist, is a Grammy Award winner whose talents as a singer and a songwriter have made her a pop legend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Tennille and Bill Medley.
If you look at your life in a looking glass, you may see some things you don't want to see. You may see the day your youth slipped away and you'll say, hey, that just can't be me. You can learn about life in a looking glass. Maybe learn some things you never dreamed you'd know. Believe me, though, in time, fate will show that the looking glass is true. And in your heart, you'll and you'll know who you are and be glad. You'll be so glad you're
There's so many things I want to say. I will always love you. I could never leave you alone. Sometimes I just forget, say things I might regret. It breaks my heart to see you crying. I could never leave you. I could never leave you alone. I am a man who would fight for your honor. I'll be the hero that you're dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together.
Tyson, Macarena, Bruce Boxleitner, and Donna Mills as the party of the year continues with the Golden Globe Awards.
This is the land I love. From the gentle rolling valleys to the mountains high above. The fruit of this earth is the sweetest a man can grow. Its goodness I will always treasure. Pure pleasure. Delicious. Pure pleasure from dawn.
I challenge anybody to find a better spray than Arm & Hammer deodorizer spray.
It has the power of baking soda.
I can use the spray in the bathroom and in the kitchen. It smells clean.
Arm & Hammer deodorizer spray.
It takes away the odors. It doesn't just cover them up.
All this great food.
It's for the party. And a fresh box of Arm & Hammer baking soda keeps everything fresh.
Another box in the freezer?
Keeps ice cream from tasting funny. And the calendar reminds us to change every 3 months. Isn't it time for a fresh box?
If you don't look good, we don't look good. Make history. We have Vidal Sassoon. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Good. Make shine. We have Vidal Sassoon. If you don't look good, we don't look good. You don't look good, we don't look good. Make style. We have Vidal Sassoon. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Make color. We have Vidal Sassoon. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Make history. Vidal Sassoon.
Facts and figures are one thing, but the best way to judge a Honda Prelude SI is by the seat of your past.
When an urgent package leaves your hands, make sure the hands you leave it in can deliver. Express Mail overnight service from your post office delivers over city, over state, overnight, over whatever stands in the way, over 97% of the time, and climbing, for about half what most others charge. £2, just $10.75. Express Mail overnight service. When we say overnight, we mean overnight.
Presenting the awards for Best Supporting Actor and Actress in a Motion Picture, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Boxleitner and Donna Mills.
The nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture are Linda Kozlowski, Crocodile Dundee.
Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, The Color of Money.
Maggie Smith, A Room with a View.
Kathy Tyson, Mona Lisa.
Diane Weiss, Hannah and Her Sisters.
And the winner is?
All right. Okay. For the best performance by an actress in a supporting role in a motion picture, Maggie Smith, A Room with a View. Maggie Smith cannot be here tonight. She's in London doing a play, and hope she's having a good time. Okay. Would you like to take it?
Yes.
Oh, you are going to take it.
I'm going to say. I just want to thank the Hollywood Press Association for this wonderful honor
to A Room with a View, I'm accepting for Maggie, and I want to thank her very much for being in our film. And thank all of you.
All right, the nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture are Tom Berenger, Platoon;
Michael Caine, Hannah and Her Sisters.
Dennis Hopper, Blue Velvet;
Dennis Hopper, Hoosiers.
Ray Liotta, Something Wild;
And the winner is Tom Berenger, Platoon. Well, I guess Mr. Berenger can't be here tonight, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure that he wants to thank everybody at the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Thank you.
Presenting our next award, we have an actor whose portrayal of the sage, philosophical karate master in The Karate Kid won him an Academy Award nomination, and he is currently starring in the new comedy drama series, O'Hara.
Hey. And we have a respected actress whose starring roles in such movies as Cinderella Liberty, The Goodbye Girl, Chapter 2, and Only When I Laugh have earned her 4 Academy Award nominations for Best Actress.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marsha Mason and Pat Morita.
The nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy are Matthew Broderick, Ferris Bueller's Day Off;
Jeff Daniels, Something Wild;
Danny DeVito, Ruthless People;
Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee;
and Jack Lemmon, That's Life.
And the winner is Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee. Unfortunately, Paul Hogan cannot be here tonight. He is in Tokyo, but I'm sure that he would be happy to say thank you, mate. Okay, the nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy are Julie Andrews in That's Life;
Melanie Griffith, Something Wild;
Bette Midler, Down and Out in Beverly Hills;
Sissy Spacek, Crimes of the Heart;
Kathleen Turner, Peggy Sue Got Married;
Our winner is Sissy Spacek, Crimes of the Heart. Sissy Spacek would be loved to be here, but she is also in Tokyo. And we accept on her behalf, and she loves you and thanks you.
Thank you.
The Golden Globe Awards will return with Steve Gutenberg, Rebecca De Mornay, James Brolin, and a host of Hollywood's favorite stars.
Presenting new Peter Pan. I went to the theater and who did I see? Peter Pan.
against my will, I must confess that no one can beat the taste of new creamer Peter Pan. Eat some peanut butter anytime you can. Creamy new Peter Pan.
These lonely pound puppies need someone to love. Someone who'd love a little puppy love.
For you, Grandma.
Pound puppies are as cuddly as real puppies.
He'll keep you company in the dorm.
They're the perfect way to say I love you for birthdays, holidays, or any day. Pound puppies, so soft and adorably lonely. Sometimes the hardest thing about giving them.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Is giving them up.
Pound puppy, you're my one and only puppy love.
Susan, I have a favor to ask you.
Mommy, could you come here for a minute?
Is your mother calling?
Mrs. Ross, could I see you in my office?
How often do you find yourself doing things for other people?
Would you mind taking my kids for
I've got a favor to ask you, sweetheart.
Can you do it for me, Mom?
How often do you do a little something for yourself? Treat yourself to Mon Chéri with its delicate milk chocolate and hazelnuts. It's the most popular brand of fine chocolate in all of Europe.
Hi, dear. It's your mother again.
Mon Chéri, for all those times you deserve it. Now it comes in an 8-pack.
Another 30 seconds of common sense. Introducing the 1987 Hyundai Excel, tooting its own horn. See, the Hyundai Excel has become the best-selling first-year import ever. In fact, it now outsells the Toyota Tercel, Toyota Corolla, and even the Honda Civic. And to those of you who made this tooting possible, your Hyundai dealer says thank you. Say thank you. As for the rest of you, better toot on down to your Hyundai dealer.